My name is Brooke Bartlow, Executive Director of Fellowship Housing. Recently, I spent time with 3 women who've been a part of our program, hoping to better understand their lives. I learned a lot, but I was also incredibly inspired. What I saw in these women, their strength, their courage, and their commitment to their children was nothing short of amazing. It's Monday morning and I'm getting ready to meet with Judy. She's one of the families that I met first in the program, and I feel like I have a connection with her. This morning, I get to talk to her about her debt being completely eradicated. I have learned a lot from her and her perseverance. So, I think it was 2 Fridays ago, you came in, and what were you doing that day?
I was writing out my last 2 checks.
That means you have no debt.
No debt.
No debt.
No debt.
Judy!
It's a great feeling. Sometimes, you know, I have to make sure it's really me. I'm not even sure it's me. It's happening so fast. Right now, I have to check my phone, and this is God having truth, to make sure my phone is on because I don't get calls anymore from bill collectors. I used to be so stressed out. I was worrying about where was I going, the bills, and I used to talk to people with my head down because of what I was going through at that time. But now I've grown in so many ways.
One of the most amazing things to me about Judy is the amount of responsibilities that she has to juggle. Judy drives an hour each night to work, a full-time overnight shift in a hospital emergency room in order to help support herself and her teenage son, Leon.
Me leaving home pretty much every night from like 10:15 at night, and I'm not back home until like 8 o'clock the next morning. So there was some days that he only got soup and a couple peanut butter sandwiches because
Sure.
I would be so tired. But I thank God, you know, that he's looking over my son and other moms in the program that living in the building with me, so they will keep an eye out.
I had a chance to sit down with Judy and her case manager at Fellowship Housing, Julie, to find out more about Judys Progress in the program so far.
I've been working with Judy since August. Judy and I have been working on, it's so easy to like run into the grocery store for 1 or 2 things multiple times in a week.
And that was one of my problems coming into Fellowship, the grocery store, and not doing a list.
But you got it.
Yeah, I got it. You got to stay on that list.
That weekly list. Do the list, stick to the list.
Yes.
She has worked so hard, forgoing sleep during the day so that you can go to multiple food pantries to get what you need, to go to appointments for your son, whatever it may be. But also emotionally, Judy, you've worked so hard. We set these goals in August. She has accomplished every single one of them. Judy, that is huge. I was jumping up and down in my kitchen. I was. When I talked to her and we were talking about her coming in and paying off her last checks, I was literally jumping up and down in my kitchen.
Julie, to me, has been a mother, a sister. Even when I know her work hours is over with, here I am getting a phone call. And I want to thank Julie so much.
I'm really proud of you.
I will give Fellowship a lot of credit. There was a lot I had to do too. I had to change my way of thinking. I plan to use yesterday as a tool for the future. I will not put myself where I was at a year ago. No.
One of the things I was most excited about was getting to spend time with Judy and her son, Leon. Over dinner at their apartment, I could see that Leon is an extraordinary young man, and that the relationship between he and Judy is truly something special. Now, what makes you feel proud about your mom?
You know, at a time where most women would be like, you know what, I have nothing else I can do, she found a way. She's been through hell and back. And to come through a victor and not a victim, that shows a lot to me, and that's something I want to read.
2 years ago, I was nowhere where I'm at today. Of course, no one wants to be divorced. I didn't want to be divorced. I didn't ask for this.
No.
But I mean, it was there. It was there, and it's as hard on the children than it is on the 2 adults. It's really hard on the kids.
There was a time where I was like, you know what? If God loved me, he wouldn't do this.
And there was times, I mean, lots of times that I could not see the light at the end of the tunnel. And when I found out about fellowship and what, fellowship could do for me, I was willing to jump on it. We've made lots of progress in the last 10 months thanks to fellowship housing.
Every day I look at my mom like, God, thank you. That's all, just thank you.
I have no doubt that Judy and Leon have a bright future ahead of them. Meeting with Judy reminded me of her incredible strength and courage, and the strength of all the women in our program. That kind of strength is inspiring, and it makes me proud to be part of an organization that partners with women to see real change happen in their lives.